Eleanor had never received a letter before. Not a real one, anyway. Bills and advertisements filled her mailbox daily, but this was different. The envelope was thick, its paper rough under her fingers, and the ink of her name was smudged as though hastily written. No return address. No postage. Just her name, Eleanor Graves. She hesitated before opening it, a chill creeping up her spine. Finally, she tore the flap and unfolded the single sheet inside. The message was brief, scrawled in an urgent hand: "Meet me at the old greenhouse at midnight. Bring the locket." Eleanor's breath hitched. The locket. The one she had found in her grandmother's attic last summer, tucked inside a rotting wooden box with no explanation. She had almost forgotten about it. Almost. Her grandmother, Margaret Graves, had always been a woman of secrets. The kind who spoke in riddles and kept locked drawers in rooms she never let anyone enter. Eleanor had asked about the locket once, but Margaret's face had darkened, and she had shaken her head, muttering, "Some things are better left in the past." But someone clearly didn't think so. The greenhouse had been abandoned for years, ever since her grandfather's death. Its glass panels were cracked, vines curling through the broken places, reclaiming what had once been a vibrant haven. Eleanor had not stepped foot there since she was a child, too afraid of the whispers her grandmother had dismissed as wind through the leaves. She checked the clock. 11:42 p.m. She should ignore it. Toss the letter in the fire and pretend she had never seen it. And yet, her feet were already moving, her hand slipping into the drawer where the locket lay, cold and waiting. The night air was heavy as she approached the greenhouse, its silhouette looming against the moonlit sky. She pushed the rusted door open, her pulse thundering in her ears. Inside, shadows danced between the skeletal remains of plants. And then, a figure stepped forward. "Eleanor," a voice rasped. "You came." The figure was draped in a long coat, a hood obscuring their face. Eleanor clenched the locket in her palm. "Who are you?" she demanded. The figure hesitated, then slowly reached up, pushing back the hood. Eleanor gasped, stumbling backward. It was impossible. The face before her was one she had only ever seen in faded photographs. A man who had died before she was even born. Her grandfather.